Hello and welcome to another episode of Games with Zane. We are playing EU4, the Third Rome, as Russia. Right now we are in a war with the Livonian Order. We are looking to finish that up. Livonian Order is allied with Venice, and I don't really see a way of walking down there. Wait, maybe. Will Pomerania give us military access? Let's take a look. Let's take a look at they will. Bohemia, they will. Austria, they will. That might be how we do it. Let's see how many troops they've got. Venice has a lot of troops. How are we doing on diplomatic power? Not bad. In fact, we would get one of those for free. Well, let's let our armies heal up just a little bit and see about walking our butts to Venice and knocking them out of the war. We really just want to knock them out of the war. That's really it. No, we would have to be able to touch. Yeah, we'd have to be able to touch the Ottomans to be able to get passage through them. Would they also give me military access? They would not, because diplomatic reputation. They don't like me. Why? Aggressive expansion. That, and they want our provinces. It may be strategically useful to improve relations with them. But right now, we are trying to improve relations with Georgia. We'll see about making them a vassal after this war. We probably don't need to improve relations with Sweden anymore, because we are no longer allied to Bohemia, right? Yeah. Bohemia was a bit of a liability. And we are trying to improve relations with England, have them fill our last Diplo spot. Be a counterbalance to France. Maybe see if we can get the Ottomans to like us before they rival us. Where are we at in our great power standing? We are number 4 right now. France and the Ottomans are number 1. Mostly because of technology reasons. How is the institution doing? Yeah, there we go. Technology and institution is now starting to spread into some of our territories. It will be a while before it is embraced. It will cost 577. How many loans do we have? We've got 2 loans right now, but we are gaining money. So let's let the ticking start while we look and talk about things. We can now pass the National Declaration of Indulgence. That gives us tolerance to heretics increased. But it gives us increased stability modifier. We've been holding off on it because of the increased stability modifier. And tolerance of heretics is not really that different. So it's fine. We will call our diplomat from Sweden, and I guess from England as well, since that is maxed. And so what we will do next is probably send one of them to improve relations with the Ottomans. See if we can't convince them that hey, we're really not that bad. Improve relations. Confirm. And Trade League has been disbanded. Trade League of Ragusa. Because Ragusa has 2 territories now. Not sure how they accomplished that, but cool. Who's Bohemia at war with now? Just to check on it. Pomerania. Yeah, Pomerania seems like a slightly better ally than Bohemia. Diplomats returned. Let's talk about peace here. So, I want that in particular. And that gives a little bit of coalition stuff to people nearby, but not much. How much are we missing? 73. Demands exceed war score by a little bit, but those are the ones we want because that gives us better access to the sea. That's going to continue to be a thing with us because, well, we are Russia. That has always been a thing for Russia, having access to the ocean. So let's see, we can fabricate a claim on the Golden Horde. Very good. And taking things here probably isn't the best of ideas. Let's say it's within the scope of the next war. So we've converted a province. Let's we should probably convert the Catholics just because it gives us higher unity and is quicker. So let's work on that. No, the Christians. So what have we got here in total? We've got 22 and 4 infantry and cavalry. Whoa, did it just become winter? There was a color shift. Yeah, I think that's what that is. I've never noticed it before. Like, I know that it happens, but I've never actively noticed it change, and I did there. So what are they willing to do? Seed what? Those two, and give us 10% income, and we will decline that. We have stated what we want, and that is all that we'll do. We don't want Sweden really taking any more here, so that we have better access to the sea. We will accept nothing less. So how are we doing on ideas? 2 more diplomatic ideas left. How about 1 more diplomatic idea left? We have lots of pop-ups. We can't move that. Okay. Yes, that is what we want to do. And then after it's done, we'll have a reduction on diplomatic technology. So we've got a new trade good. Lovely. We have a new advisor, and yes, a reduced province. Ooh, that could be helpful with what we're doing. Incompetent diplomats. We have appointed too many inbred nobles. Problem with CK2, right? To the position of diplomat. They are making fools of themselves, which was probably expected. But what is worse, they're also embarrassing our country. They are of noble blood, though, so lose 10 prestige. Cost to fabricate claims is increased. We definitely don't want the aggressive expansion. I guess we'll lose the diplo power. So let's sue for peace. They will now accept this. That is lovely. And the money? Put some too far down. We will take it, I think. I would like money, but it's not the end of the world. At some point, I've got to see about a new keyboard. It does like to disconnect on me. So, alright. We lost a few more men than they did, but that's okay. We're also able to defeat Riga. So, alright, with them there, let's core the things. We're gaining corruption now. But we have decisions that can be made. Russian unique decisions. So make St. Petersburg the capital, I believe. We lose a little money from that. So why don't we wait just a little bit until we can at least balance that out. What else have we got? Establish the Russian Patriarchate. Yeah, cost of reducing more exhaustion. That sounds lovely. So yeah, we will definitely want to move the capital to St. Petersburg, which has very little in the way of development. So if we really wanted to, how far is it with the institution? Well, it's almost there to begin with. It's gaining a lot per month. We'll hang out. That's what I was thinking, is going ahead and paying for some development here. That way, when we move, this will already be kind of high, and we'll get the additional development for free. We get the original development for cheaper when we pay for it, and then do this. If we did it later, it would be more expensive. Gain 100 prestige. Culture in Neva will become Muscovite. Okay. So, with that ended, we can probably stop spying on the Golden Horde, and instead, we should spy on the Timurids, because I'm sure we will be going to war with them soon. Because they have lands that we desire. And I guess hold off on Shirvan until later. So, fun things with our diplomats. Georgia will accept an alliance. So we will do that. That doesn't change our Diplo stance. That's lovely. Claims fabricated, the Livonian Order, treacherous dogs. I think they're a little jealous that we took their territories. No royal marriage. No alliance. This is between borders, neutral to me. I would like to tell you that we can be friends. We are friendly with you, and we would like you to ally with us. I mean, we are, after all, we have common rivals. And my diplomatic reputation is lovely. So what do they not like? Distance, neutral attitude, Russian Navy strength. And my trust is down. Because I did not honor an alliance with Bohemia. Bohemia was a liability. And that was a shame. Advancement of the boyars. The state is not the sole source of influence in our country. Over the last few decades, a charismatic champion of the boyars has successfully managed to increase the power of the leading families of the boyars over most of the institutions of our country. Contacts and privileges can be powerful things, especially combined with ambition. Alright. We've lost the Casus Belli against Livonia. A fun thing that we should do is go ahead and gain cores or gain claims on these. We trade goods, salt. That's very nice. So let's build a spy network here so that we can take both of those territories at a later time. And we can probably, while we're in this period of lull, decrease our army maintenance. Nice, gaining 11 a turn. 11 a month, a tick. Something. Words. So we'll probably hold off on Shirvan and Circassia. What about here? We still have claims. We now have a permanent claim on these territories. Our army organizer has died. That is a little sad. and here and there. Yes, we don't even have to worry about it now. We've got permanent claims on all of this. Our truce with them ends in 2 years. We will have to watch our aggressive expansion with the Ottomans. We don't want to upset them any further, really. I guess we will do reinforced speed. That's not the preferred one, but that is the one we will take. I believe we need to improve our economy a bit more before we get more advanced advisors. A comet sighted. Well, if only we had common sense. I wish I lived in more enlightened times. I really do. That is sad. Cossacks, the state modifier, protected raiders, their influence has dropped. The fun thing, what would it take to incorporate Ryazan? And do we really wish to? What? Receive word. Austria has embraced colonialism. Okay. What is Ryazan's inheritance looking like? Chance of inheriting is 3%. Size of the country grows, same culture group, diplomatic relations, stability. It would be good to get that stability up, because it would increase our chance of inheriting to 4. We can become defender of the faith. Is anyone else even Orthodox? Georgia is, but they will be, Serbia is, so being defender of the faith would most likely put us into direct conflict with the Ottomans, like right now. So I don't think that we will do that. And we will extend that loan. Timber shortage in Russia. That has expired. Okay. Because we have... Our cores are there. That is permanent. Cossack aggression. Let's extend the loan. Moving quickly by boat or by horseback. Cossacks of the steppes are very adept raiders. Several such raids have lately laid waste to Shirvan countryside and even major cities some ways away from our borders, as the Cossacks are responsible. Now, we've read this before, but this time it is about Shirvan. This matter is beyond our control. Shirvan is upset. Shirvan gains border friction, casus belli. Sure, come at me, brah. That has been reduced. We can now recall the Ottomans. That was really quick. I was surprised about that. Well, when that comes back, we will be able to offer Georgia vassalization. So we will do exactly that. So we will eventually be coming right up against the Ottomans so that we can give Georgia back its territory. Maybe expand it to the other side of the Caucasus Mountains. We'll have to see. It's sure it taking some of these territories would not be awful. Yeah. Georgia's accepted. Wonderful. So then we can fabricate a claim right now on the Timurids. Pretty sure Nogai is a place that we need to have. So let's do that. Gain a casus belli against them. And so we'll attempt to take these 3. And then let's fabricate claims there. And look at this. We can go ahead and fabricate one here as well. Lovely. We'll be able to fabricate the other one very soon. Converted heretics. How nice. So this one is next, but it will take a while before we can... I bet that was recently converted. I'm not sure. But we will want to go with... It looks as though our time to convert has increased a little bit. Yes, it would, because we have lost some stability. Let's take a look at what it would take to increase that again, 240. So we will definitely want to wait until we are no longer overextended. That will be a little while. But in the meantime, let's continue. How about we go here? It seems like there's a huge jump between time and unity between 33% and 33 months and 37 months. 37 months nets us a good bit more. So a few more months before we will be able to move the capital. Do we get any stability out of it? I doubt it. That wasn't a thing. It's just tax base and prestige. It is 630 ducats. Only policy we can do right now is agricultural cultivation. Enforce limit modifier. We gained a core province. Riga, that's nice. And we can probably stop improving relations with Georgia, because they are already pretty happy with us. We can do admin tech. We are way far behind in our institution penalty. So I don't know if we really want to do that. We can save it up for a little while. Now, getting those textile manufactories will be good. Increase our economy a bit. One thing else we could do to lower our debts would be to turn some of these off. I'm not going to do them that close to the border with Lithuania, just in case. Our truce with the Adoro has expired. Turn that one off, and probably not Kazan. It would probably be a good idea to build a fort in the south at the edge of the steppes. Maybe, maybe not. So we've got 2 free diplomats, so that is no good. We need to find something to do with at least one of those diplomats. So what should we do with said diplomat? Who all is Poland allied with? Magdeburg and Saxony. Saxony is there. Magdeburg is there. I mean, they are things, but they are not. Wow, yeah, Bohemia has just been cut up piecemeal. Silesia's out. Saxony has taken things back. Brandenburg may have gotten things back. Interesting. Does Pomerania have any claims on that? They don't. And it looks like that's probably been there a while. But yeah, the Ottomans are starting to carve a path through Hungary. Moravia exists. That must be new. But Hungary has a permanent claim on it. We still need to find something for those diplomats. I guess something that could be done, we can go ahead and start claiming on Shirvan. Except we have permanent claims there. No claim there, but we could make one. How much do we need to be able to claim that? Is it 30? Yeah, because we still have those permanent claims. So let's go ahead and build a spy network, and we will try to claim that. Who's fighting the Timurids? No guy. And are we able? Yes, we are. No. Who is that? Livonian order still. Okay. But yeah, so we can fabricate the claim there and pull this diplomat off. Where should we send it? Because our next mission, I'm sure, is going to be getting the rest of the steppe. You are allied with no one. How about here? You become a very easy target. You're all alone. Easily send an army out there. So let's see about moving our capital. Capital moves to St. Petersburg. I don't think we're going to expend any other points on it right now. Well, I don't know. Let's take a look at the institution. It has not yet been supported. Oh my god, it's fine. So let's go ahead and move the capital. Capital is St. Petersburg. Lovely. And so now that moves faster. I mean, it only needs a single point. So that has happened. But no fort there yet. There it is. Just needed a tick. We are almost able to make another claim on the Timurids. It's like their war just ended. It's a time of need. The dynasty of our noble Tsar Yurikovich is certainly a powerful one, though through the king they rule our nation and will do so for many years to come. However, even the great are sometimes in need of help. Thankfully, the Yurikovich family has tied strong bonds to other great powers, such as the family of Georgia. His gracious wife, Elizaveta, is a daughter of our own royal house and an invaluable contact. Perhaps we shall ask her if she can influence her husband to lend us a hand. Our coffers are getting worryingly light. Sure. Our diplomats could surely learn from those of Georgia. Is this asking for diplomatic aid? We do not need any help from Georgia. How about we ask for some money? See what we get. It's probably not going to be much, but hey, it could help. And now we can fabricate another claim on the Timurids. Very good. And let's take a quick look at the ledger for their capabilities. Where are the Timurids at? Not anywhere close to the top. Timurids, because they have nothing. But if I had the claim, I would hop on that right away. A helping hand. 10 ducats. Our opinion of Georgia is increased. 10 ducats is 10 ducats. In Georgia, eventually, I would like to help you very much. Right now, you should probably see about fabricating a claim on Shirvan. We are hostile. With our other diplomat, why don't we begin to core the rest of our previous provinces of the Livonian order? Let's build a spy network here as well. Speed of succession, Castile. Interesting. We will spare no expense. we can do our last diplomatic idea. So now diplomatic technologies will cost less. And we have morale of armies increased and fire damage received decreased. Very lovely. Let's look at here. A call to arms, Sweden. Swedish conquest of another territory. Someone's about to get upset. Rigan separatists. So where is this? Just to find out. Where was that? Oplandi? Where is Oplandi? Gotland. It's Jayland. Where is that at? Oplandi. Looking right at it. Wow. We will accept Mecklenburg, Friesland. Sure. Let's do it. I don't know how much I will actually help, but let's do it. Gain to core province. So yeah, now we will have armies for the was the Rigan separatists, not the Livonian Order. So that has recently converted, so it'll be a hard time to get it back. Recent uprisings have expired. What all have we got going on? Provincial unrest in these places. I expect that. So we can do admin and military attack. Ports blockaded. Truce will expire. Claims, we can make states. Russian abilities, sure, let's use that. Castile still has disputed succession. Okay. And what do we have? Our ships are no matched with that. And Sweden is doing all the things right now. They are going at it. While we're talking about Sweden, what is our diplomacy like as far as favors? Yeah, let's build up some of that trust. They would not be able to come into any other war right now anyway, so let's go ahead and bump the trust up even further. So, all right. I think with that, that is where I'm going to end this episode. Thank you so much for watching. Please make sure to like, subscribe, and comment down below. And we will see you next time.